Animals turn human.
The gorilla who saved a toddler. Around lunchtime on a summer day in August 1996, a little boy visiting the Brookfield Zoo near Chicago, Illinois, eager to see big animals close up, climbed up where he shouldn't have gone. He lost his balance and somersaulted over the barrier, falling some 20 feet down into the gorilla habitat. Craig Demetros, then a zookeeper, was having lunch just outside the exhibit. He knew something bad had happened when he heard people yelling and saw scared families pushing through the emergency exit. He was soon announcing a Signal 13, a life-threatening situation. Then one of the gorillas, an 8-year-old female named Binti Jua, approached the boy's motionless body. By the time Craig and 2 helpers looked over the edge of the wall, Binti was below with her 17-month-old baby on her back and a 3-year-old human boy draped across her right arm. The zoo staff worked at lightning speed, using water hoses to remove the rest of the gorillas away from the boy into their night quarters. Meanwhile, Binti carried the child about 75 feet across a stream and to a log away from the other animals. At one point, her back to the animals, she seemed to rock the child back and forth like a mother would a sleeping baby. Finally, she set him down, and then she joined her gorilla kin as they moved inside. The boy began to regain consciousness after Binti finally left, and the zoo staff carried him out of the exhibit. The elephant who saved a child. One evening in Olgara village, West Bengal, India, a forest elephant broke down a door and crashed through a wall, likely in search of food. The weak structure was no match for the huge animal, and pieces of the house came down. But then came the sound that changed everything. The elephant suddenly found himself standing over the bed of a crying child, and he stopped his charge. For some reason, instead of ignoring the baby or swiping her aside, the animal stretched out his trunk and began to pluck the waste of the cot, cleaning up all the rubble that had fallen on the girl. It was as if an empathy switch were flipped in the elephant's brain, perhaps by the sounds of the girl's fear. Elephants are known to respond to a herd mate's sounds of suffering with caresses and soothing chirps and rumbles. To the child's parents, it was as good as a miracle. And then came a second miracle of sorts. The elephant turned and walked away, returning to the forest without further commotion. One thing I love about animal heroes is that they are humble. If you are nice to them, they are nice too, a newspaper reporter wrote. Animals who act generously don't care about recognition, about TV coverage or awards. The good deed doer, with its good deed done, goes back to whatever it was doing before the incident, eating, sleeping, rolling in the mud, just being.